Hi there, my name is Sage. The definition of philosophy is the study of the fundamental nature of knowledge, reality, and existence. Throughout my passion project, I have learned all about this idea, and I've learned about myself as well. In the beginning, I wanted a blog where I could talk about philosophy, maybe come up with brand new ideas, and become the next Socrates. Now, towards the end of my project, I have an unpublishable site that has a few interactive questions and a half-finished philosophy. My goal was to have my site published with at least 2 theories and reach 50 views and some comments showing that people had noticed it and actually read what I have to say. None of these goals have been met, but I'm okay with that. It just means that I have plenty of room to grow. My blog has a lot of potential, and once I invest a bit of money into it, I can attract people from all over the world to read my ideas. I also had a lot of fun making it and took much away from the experience. My already high interest in philosophy was heightened, and even if I never end up expanding on my blog, my love for this study will likely never disappear. I discovered philosophy when I was researching psychology. It all began with a crash course video. From that point on, I was hooked. All types: aesthetic, ethics, epistemology, logic, metaphysics. Every single branch of philosophy was more and more enticing. I started researching philosophy, looking into theories, and also learned how to run a successful blog. I did encounter roadblocks. But I eventually overcame those. For example, for a while I came into Genius Hour class every other day with reluctance because I was so bored and tired of researching. I overcame those roadblocks by finding new ways to make this class interesting. That also gave my final product more variety. What I ended up doing over the course of this year differs so much from my original action plan, but I think it was for the better. There was also a spell during the creating process where I had major writer's block and couldn't think of anything. I overcame that by finding inspiration in my own life events and the emotions that I had from those, and also inspiration from theories written by other philosophers, and after much trial and error, I did succeed. If you never stop trying, it's impossible to fail. I failed, but those failures resulted in something better. It was crucial for me to recognize failures as failures. Sometimes starting from scratch is really more effective. It seems pointless to spend an entire year working on this idea so diligently, then never to touch it again, so I do plan on working with it in the future. I will add ideas to it, edit past philosophies of mine, and keep improving my blog's compatibility and attractiveness. Along with keeping in touch with my blog long after 8th grade, I also want to keep in touch with myself and incorporate these ideas I come up with and publish into my own life, as truths to live by. As you can see by looking at my blog, I didn't accomplish my goal of getting a certain number of comments and views in the time given. But if I keep expanding my blog, maybe I will, someday. In the end, the lessons I learned from this class do not directly relate to philosophy, although in a way they are philosophies themselves. I learned that even if you put your heart and soul into something and it is the brightest, most amazing thing in the world, you might not get attention or appreciation, but that doesn't make it less amazing. I learned that you can find a sort of philosophy in everything in this world. I learned that when given an opportunity, you can either take it and run with it, carpe diem, or you can sit back and complain that you didn't sign on to do this. I hope that in all of your lives, you choose to do just that. Seize the day. Thank you.